In the minutes after the hour 7, right on the Ultimate Radio, I did let you know earlier on that I do have a guest with me this morning, and I do have with me Dr. Peter Baofu. He, like I said, you spell it B-A-O-F-U. Dr. Baofu, good morning. Welcome to the Ultimate Radio. Welcome to Lesotho.
Thank you, and thank you for inviting me.
It's such a pleasure to get to have you in our Ultimate Studios this morning. Okay, what is very interesting is the fact that you said you have been in over 100 countries. Yes. Now, with the what you have observed when you've gotten into Africa, what on that note, when you actually sat in certain big cities, let's say in Johannesburg, certain people may not be that hospitable as in, like, let's say Lesotho, a small village, or Lesotho, a small country. Now, you may get me, correct me on this. I have been aware that with let's say people in Washington and in New York, they're a bit different as well, even the way they interact. When I got a chance to get to Washington, where I saw people were a little bit polite, but then when I got to New York, I started hearing people cussing, these are a little bit, So I think, I guess that's what you're talking about when because you see people differ even when, different towns with different, because even in Lesotho, people in Maseru are a little bit different from the ones that you get somewhere in there, maybe Leribe or in other rural areas in the country. You may find others are a little bit rude, while others are a little bit hospitable.
That's quite true. But I'm talking about the average. Even if you average them out and say that, okay, in South Africa, if you go to the villages and maybe they are more friendly to you, but also be very careful too. If you go to the township, if you are a foreigner, you could be the target. It's even more insecure to you. I rather prefer someone who is rude to me and someone who will kill me or rob me and shot me. You understand me? But if you average them out, I'm talking about the average. I'm not talking about individual cases. Again, individual cases are always very different from each other. But I'm talking about average. If you average them out, I still think that that's the case. Now, your analysis of New York, Washington, and all that's quite true, and that's why Trump, by the way, he stayed in New York so much, and you can see his behavior is very aggressive. But Jimmy Carter did not go up in New York, so he's from the South. So, and his behavior is quite different. You see that he is much more hospitable, much more humble. For example, Trump is just the opposite. So you're right. If you go to certain areas, then you will see. But again, I'm talking about the average.
Definitely, all right. Now, thank you so much. It really has been a pleasure being with you in Ultimate Studios this morning. I'm really hoping that you will go out there and enjoy our beautiful country.
So thank you very much again. I do enjoy.
Thank you. Looking at the time right now, it is 20 minutes before we get to the hour 8. We will be right back with you after this.